What if the oceans could speak? The unseen depths of our oceans are being quietly monitored by an innovative AI, revealing secrets previously beyond human reach. This advanced technological oversight ensures that critical environmental changes are observed, offering unprecedented insights into marine ecosystems. What if I told you the deepest, darkest parts of our oceans are being watched right now? Not by submarines, but by something far more advanced. This invisible guardian is revealing shocking secrets about our planet's health, secrets we have never been able to see before. Forget what you think you know about ocean exploration. Cutting-edge AI is silently revolutionizing our understanding of marine life, monitoring changes at depths humans cannot even reach. This technology is literally seeing the future of our oceans unfold right this second. Our oceans are changing at an alarming rate, but how do we truly know what is happening in their unseen depths? Meet the Silent Guardians, an innovative AI system that is revealing critical environmental shifts and unlocking unprecedented insights into marine ecosystems, offering a real solution to understanding our planet's most mysterious frontier. For centuries, our knowledge of it has been fleeting, gathered in brief, daring visits. We have glimpsed its wonders, but have never truly understood its rhythms, its inhabitants, the profound changes it is undergoing. The deep sea holds the majority of our planet's living space, and yet we know more about the surface of the moon than we do about the floor of our own oceans. This is a profound gap in our understanding of our world. But now, a quiet revolution is taking place. Something is stirring in the darkness, not of flesh and bone, but of silicon and code. We are beginning to listen. To explore the deep sea is to face a series of formidable challenges. The first is pressure. As one descends, the weight of the water above becomes immense, capable of crushing the most robust military submarine. Any instrument we send down must be engineered to withstand forces hundreds of times greater than at the surface. Then there is the darkness. Below a few hundred meters, sunlight cannot penetrate, and the ocean is plunged into a perpetual night. This makes visual observation extraordinarily difficult, requiring powerful and power-hungry lighting systems that can disturb the very creatures we wish to observe in their natural state. The sheer scale of the ocean is another barrier. It covers over 70% of our planet's surface, and its average depth is nearly 4 kilometers. Exploring this three-dimensional space is a monumental task. Traditional methods, using ships that lower instruments on cables, are slow and inefficient. It is like mapping a continent on foot. An autonomous underwater vehicle, or AUV, can cover far more ground. But navigating this vast, featureless environment without getting lost is a significant technical hurdle. These drones must be able to understand their position, avoid obstacles, and make decisions on their own far from the guiding hand of a human pilot. Furthermore, the deep ocean is not a static environment. It is a dynamic world of currents, chemical changes, episodic events. A hydrothermal vent might become active. A plume of methane might be released, or an underwater landslide could reshape the landscape. This requires a new generation of tools capable of long-duration missions. The technology to achieve this is now here. Sleek, torpedo-shaped drones glide silently through the water column on pre-programmed missions. Stationary landers, like miniature laboratories, sit on the seafloor, bristling with sensors. They carry high-resolution cameras, acoustic hydrophones to record soundscapes, and instruments to measure temperature, salinity, oxygen levels, and even the DNA of unseen organisms floating in the water. These devices work together, communicating with each other and with satellites at the surface. They form a connected ecosystem of technology, an intelligent web cast across the abyss to capture its secrets. These machines can endure the immense pressure, the biting cold. They can remain on station for months, even years, powered by long-lasting batteries or the ocean's own currents. Collecting the data is only the first step. The true challenge, and where artificial intelligence becomes indispensable, is making sense of it all. A single autonomous vehicle on a month-long mission can generate terabytes of information, millions of images, thousands of hours of audio, continuous streams of sensor readings. No team of scientists could ever hope to sift through this digital deluge manually. It would be like trying to read every book in a library at once. The AI acts as a supremely intelligent and tireless research assistant, capable of processing this information at incredible speeds. It never gets tired, and it never loses focus. It is trained by being shown examples. Scientists feed it thousands of images identified by human experts: anglerfish, plastic debris, healthy coral. The AI analyzes the pixels, the shapes, the colors, and the textures, learning to recognize the patterns associated with each object. With each new example, its internal model of the world becomes more refined. It learns to distinguish between dozens of different species of shrimp, or to spot the subtle signs of disease on a deep-sea sponge. This pattern recognition extends beyond still images. The AI can listen to the vast soundscape of the ocean and isolate individual sounds. It can learn to identify the click trains of a sperm whale, the mournful song of a blue whale, and the chorus of unknown creatures that communicate in the dark. By analyzing these sounds over time, it can detect changes in animal behavior, track their movements, and even assess the health of an entire ecosystem. It can also filter out the noise of ship engines or seismic surveys, focusing only on the biological symphony of the deep and alerting us to new, unnatural sounds. Perhaps most powerfully, the AI excels at finding patterns that a human observer might miss. It can correlate subtle changes in water temperature with a shift in the population of a particular species. It can analyze the complex data from chemical sensors to detect the faint signature of a pollutant drifting on a deep-sea current, tracing it back to its source. It is this ability to connect disparate pieces of information, an image here, a sound there, a chemical reading from yesterday, that transforms raw data into genuine understanding. The machine is not just seeing, it is beginning to comprehend the intricate web of cause and effect that governs the ocean's depths. The results of this AI-powered exploration have been nothing short of astonishing. In recent years, these silent guardians have revealed a world far richer and more wondrous than we ever imagined. The most immediate discoveries have been of life itself. AI highlights a newly discovered translucent octopus, while also boxing and identifying a discarded plastic bottle on the seafloor. We have seen gelatinous, bioluminescent jellies that pulse with ethereal light, bizarre fish that walk along the seafloor on modified fins, communities of organisms thriving in environments we once thought were barren. For the first time, we have been able to observe the daily lives of deep-sea creatures without the disruptive presence of a noisy, brightly lit submersible. Tragically, these AI eyes have also become powerful witnesses to the damage we are inflicting upon the ocean. The systems have been trained to recognize humanity's footprint, and they are finding it everywhere. The AI meticulously identifies and counts pieces of plastic waste, shopping bags, tiny microplastic fragments, even in the most remote trenches. It has mapped illegal ghost nets and detected and tracked plumes of oil and other chemical pollutants. These discoveries provide tangible benefits for conservation and management. By pinpointing areas of high biodiversity, the AI helps identify critical habitats that need protection. Early warnings about rising temperatures or declining oxygen levels can give us a chance to mitigate the damage before an entire ecosystem collapses. Evidence of pollution and illegal fishing, automatically cataloged and geolocated by the AI, can be used to enforce environmental laws and hold polluters accountable. This is not just knowledge for its own sake, it is actionable intelligence for preservation. The deployment of these intelligent systems is not without its complexities. As we gather this wealth of data, we must confront important ethical questions, chief among them ownership and access. Who owns the data collected from the international waters of the deep sea? The corporation that built the robot? The nation that funded the mission? Or should it be a shared resource for all of humanity? Ensuring that this knowledge is accessible to scientists in developing nations, not just wealthy institutions, is crucial for a truly global understanding and a collective will to act. We must also be mindful of the risks of over-reliance on artificial intelligence. These systems are powerful tools, but they are not infallible. An AI is only as good as the data it has been trained on. Biases can lead to mistakes. A system trained primarily on North Atlantic fauna might misidentify creatures in the Pacific. Therefore, human oversight remains essential. Scientists must verify the AI's findings, question its conclusions, and guide its learning process. This is a partnership, not a replacement. The power sources for these long-term missions are a marvel of engineering. Some surface buoys and gliders use solar panels to recharge. Others harness the energy of ocean currents or temperature differences between water layers. These innovations create a self-sustaining network of observers, a planetary-scale immune system that can monitor the health of our oceans continuously for decades, without constant retrieval and resupply. The future of this endeavor is both ambitious and inspiring. The ultimate goal is to create a comprehensive, real-time digital twin of the ocean, a living map of the seas. Imagine a global network of thousands of intelligent sensors, all feeding data into a central system that continuously updates contours of the seafloor, shifting currents, blooms of plankton, the migrations of whales, and the spreading tendrils of pollution. This requires a global commitment. Remain curious and learn. Support ocean science and conservation. Talk to your friends and family. Reduce single-use plastics. Make responsible seafood choices. Be mindful of your carbon footprint. The deep sea is no longer a silent, hidden realm. Its new guardians are watching, listening, and sending us messages from the abyss, of wonder and of warning. For the first time, the ocean is telling us its story in a language we can finally understand. We must listen, and we must act for the sake of the oceans and for all life on Earth.